discuss our options in the light of this drama. But in the end, we both endeavor to tell our fears to be gone. And as we step into the cold, cold sea, our blood is hot, but our bodies are freezing, and the sun comes out, and she shows us her lightning, 'cause we are free. For in troubled waters there's always good timing, 'cause we are free. So let that sun come out and show us her lightning, 'cause we are free. 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 'Cause we are free.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the last episode of the Lockdown Broadcast with me, Emma Lohan.
And myself, God.
This is our live, because it's a celebration, this is episode 8, week 8, day 56, and it's called The Long Goodbye. This is a special one, so I decided to do the whole thing live, including that track, which is the final track from my forthcoming album that I finished here in the lockdown, called My Life as a Fish, and that track is called Push On. The album is finished. My Life as a Fish is finished. Now I have to find a place to produce it and release it, and then hopefully one day be able to tour it. I don't know. I've been told there'll be no American tours for another 2 years, but let's see. Maybe I'll just put my guitar on my back and sneak through borders and become an absolute hobo and find a dog and just walk the streets playing My Life as a Fish. I hope you all enjoyed this series. It was eight episodes. Me and God in my room. I don't really see the need for God anymore because I am now free again. In Spain, we are, well, not free, but we're allowed out. And in Mallorca, as of tomorrow, Monday, we can go out anytime. It's just like restrictions and social distancing and limited numbers to 10. But we're allowed outside again. So all week this week I was allowed outside, which was absolutely incredible. I was cycling, I was in the sun, and yeah, it was fabulous. And I noticed I didn't do the broadcast last week because I did a live concert and I thought I had the corona, so I thought I was sick. But I don't know if I would. I don't know. I was sick anyway, so I didn't get it done. And God went AWOL. So this is our final week, and we're very excited and very sad to see it end. How do you feel about it, God?
Yeah, I would feel the same way. I'm glad you decided, like, to do one last episode, like, because last week I just thought you gave up on us, you know, like, I thought it was over. Like, I was like, Jesus, I didn't get to see Emma last week, didn't get to say goodbye, you know, like.
God, I would never leave you. You've left me many times, but I will never leave you. And when I need you, you're always here.
This is the story of my life. Like, people like, I'm an atheist, and then suddenly they've lost their mobile phone and they're playing to my friend Jesus, you know, and playing to Jesus is lost, Jesus is found, or something like that. You know, or Saint Anthony. Poor Saint Anthony's always looking for people's shit. Like, the poor guy, he's probably he's actually like he's constantly working because 24/7. He's the. I know I feel bad like that I gave him that role, but you know it's his job. People pray to him. He finds their crap. I suppose he gets some kind of job satisfaction out of it.
Yeah, but I feel really sad. Like, I feel relieved because it's a lot of work. Like, it is a lot of work to get drunk with God and to have the right alcohol in for you because, you know, you're quite fussy. Although, do you remember the time? Was it the second or the third one when you drank when we ran out of booze, you drank it all and then you went on to the homemade hand sanitizer I made.
Oh, Jesus, Emma. Oh, that was a great night. That was the night I woke up with the bollard in the bed, like it was a big orange bollard, and I was hugging it. Oh, I was dying the next day.
Yeah, and I accidentally deleted the broadcast because we got so drunk, and then so I had to do another one the next morning, and we were hanging.
Oh, Emma, it was good times. Like, you know, as much as you were there for me, or I was there for you, as you say, you know, you were there for me as well. Like, I have to admit, because it's hard work being God, especially in these times. Like, you know, it's quite difficult. Um,
I can imagine, like, there's a lot of people, you know, needing support, and it's tough. It's been a tough couple of months, but have you learnt anything? Have you learnt anything these 2 months?
Sure, what do I need to learn? I'm God. Like, I've been around a long time. Just, I've seen, like, Ebola and, you know, the plague, war. I've seen people stuck in their homes many, many times. And, you know, sadness, lots of sadness, lots of joy as well. There's a lot of joy for you humans, you know. You do have a lot of joy. And the best thing about humans is no, you're resilient. Like, no matter what I throw at you, you make the best of it. Humans, you're quite interesting. I'm sure the dolphins will be way better, like, you know, in terms of keeping the universe more intact. But, like, you know, you're definitely the most entertaining of them all. And actually, did you learn anything, Emma?
I learned a serious amount. I learned how to be on my own and to enjoy my own company. I learned that it's actually quite pleasant not working every hour of every minute of every day, and slowing down makes you more creative and more appreciative of what you have. I've learned that we need to make a big change on how we treat the climate. Our impact on the climate is quite. It's we have a lot of work ahead, and turning back on this money making machine is not the best thing. Excuse me, I have a nut caught in my throat. But turning on this money-making machine, it's not the most ideal situation for climate change. So I'm not going to get back into my car. I'm going to cycle everywhere. I'm not going to jump on a flight. I'm going to find alternative ways when we can travel again. I'm not going to buy mass-produced food. I'm going to go to my local market. I will eat meat now and again. I was a vegetarian for a long time, but I'm not going to buy factory meat. No way. Because that's the cause of all these problems that we're under, It's overproduction, mass production, and just we can make a change. And actually, I think this slowdown has helped us all believe that it's possible to make a change. And none of us starved. Even though a lot of us didn't have an income, we still managed to get by. So, I learned quite a lot, God. And bless my friends. Bless them all. You guys, you've all been there. We've all been there for each other. And I suppose I've learned that humans are great. I think that's basically everything I've learned. Probably a lot more. But definitely, you're more creative and life is more enjoyable when you go slowly.
It's what I've been trying to say for years. Just I've been trying to tell people for such a long time, like that. You can just go in and pray, but I don't mean pray to me. I mean just go and sit and meditate and enjoy. Just enjoy what life has to offer. Go and walk in the park. Go and sit by the sea. Go smell a flower. Why do you need to get back into a car and sit in a traffic jam for 2 hours and then work for 10 hours when you can still get the same amount of food on the table in the evening? I'm sure Emma, have you missed shopping?
Do you know, I haven't missed buying clothes, and I have a lot of clothes. But I to be honest now, I did stop buying new clothes last, I think it was October. I made a point of just stopped shopping in high street shops. And if I really needed something, I would buy it from a market or somebody who's made it, or from a secondhand shop. So I had slowed all that down. But no, God, I don't miss shopping. Actually, the only time I ever really liked shopping was when I was working really hard and I needed to fill a gap. And, partying, I like to, I don't need to go out as much and drink as much. And, I can slow down. It's just slowing down. But it makes you feel more free. So this lockdown, in fact, has made me more free. But the song is about to start, God. So I'm going to miss you. Thank you for being there for me in the sad times and the happy times, and just making it all the best amount of crack that could possibly happen.
Emma, you're absolutely welcome. You're absolutely welcome.
Daydreams reflect the ripples on the sea. Joy that I feel is mine. the soles of my feet. My feet never settle. They're always on the run. As I board this boat, there's fragile stickers on everything. Free bird in my cabin sits atop of a cage. I've left the door ajar, but for some reason he keeps holding on. So I'm free. One night free.
And now, thank you so much, everyone, for listening to the final episode of the lockdown broadcast with me, Emma Lohan. I'd like to dedicate this week's episode to the memory of my Uncle David, and I would also love to dedicate this to my mum and dad, this whole series, to my mum and dad who have been there for me through thick and thin, and without them I wouldn't be born and I wouldn't survive. Credits this week go to Ana, once again, Ana Jupiter. You can look her up on Instagram, ANNA.Jupiter, for her fabulous video work. Hopefully, Ana, we can do some work in the future, maybe some more broadcasts, not lockdown broadcasts, maybe something else. But I see a future with me and Ana anyway. She's a great artist and a great friend. That last track was from my last album, Black Atlantic, and that's called Wander Free. And I've sent Shiv, I'm sorry for not playing it for you last week live. So there, I hope that helps. What else do I need to say? This is all completely live, so I'm going to listen back to it and hope it's all right. And I didn't say anything too batshit crazy. I'm going to miss you all. I really enjoyed everyone's feedback and checking in and just listening to it together and creating. And hopefully I won't stop creating, but I don't think I will. I think this is just a beginning for me. And I'd like to big dedication to God for being there for me in the hard times. And I'm sorry, God, now I'm an atheist again. I don't believe in you anymore. You've actually left the room. So hopefully the next time maybe I'll have a unicorn as my helper through the next wave of crapness. Everybody be free, be safe, and enjoy and create and just look out for yourselves. And remember, I'm not lonely, I'm just mad.